And it's proven to work out thus far. It's their first time on the World Tour this year. They had played Antwerp before at the Edmonton Challenger where they came up short. So a rematch is underway in our quarterfinal number 1, must-see TV. Making his move. He's going to get the ball back. A little bit sloppy play, but hey, it worked out, and that's all that matters. It's going to lead to the vault, adding to his scoring lead on this team. That's point number 14 for the vault to get things started. Oh, Chai, oh my. The worm puts it in the hole to get Saitama on the board. Nice pass. But the Vort will get it back after the miss, but a pushing foul. And that's the first on Antwerp. Take another look at the worm finding the hole. That's what worms do, right? And a fist pump. Yes. That's what he said. Milakovic to the clear. Finishes with a nice scoop pass for the Vort. Saitama doing a good job here early in this game. A quick 3 points for them. They're going to get it down to the vault. He sees an advantage. He saw an advantage. The Vort will pull up mid-range, and he's going to leave that one short. Now he's got to try to defend. Not anymore. It's a foul on the block as Saitama is getting ready to set up shop. Saitama has really made a mark in this tournament. He's big and he's skillful, and he's going to receive the package underneath. He's denied by the vault, who had him locked up. Bryant sets the screen for Dennis. Dennis couldn't splash it. A foul underneath. Holding foul called on blue. So Saitama will pick up their first foul. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. at 3x3 The Voice in your ear. You know where to find me. Find our social media channel first, at FIBA 3x3. Use the hashtag 3x3WT. Hashtag wet. That's Dennis Donker. So Dennis finding his mid-range stroke. Gives Antwerp a second bucket. Milakovic can't find the target. So here come the Belgians. Oh, he got him on the cut. That ball was kicked for a fresh 12. Dennis the menace. Trying to get unruly. He'll get it to Vervoort. Vervoort setting the table for Sellis. Sellis, he missed it. Again, Nick coming in with just 1 point. Just having a chat with Must-See TV before the game. Oh, meantime, I was just about to say, somebody else has to make some twos. Dennis the Menace can do it. Antwerp in front, but he was saying the frustrating thing is much of what I've described about Antwerp. They have the ability and the potential to be considered amongst the top 3 teams in the game. As we look again at Dennis Donker getting threads from deep. Milakovic, he likes nylon too. Donker trying to give him another 2 back. That's a miss. Sellis is going to miss it. And Ozawa, he will feed it over. Adana Shove is going to deliver underneath. The vault shooting freely in the corner. No problem with that. Just a miss. Ozawa will skip it down low. Adana Shove. Man, this dude is an absolute juggernaut. Three-point lead for Saitama early. As Dennis gets in the paint. He's going to get it to the vault. The vault driving. His layup is missed, but he's fouled. He's going to take a trip to the free throw line and trim into, or hope to trim into, this 3-point Saitama lead. Trying to pull off a shocker. Again, Antwerp did not make it to day 2 the last time in the Philippines. We saw them lose in the quarterfinals just last week in Utrecht as well. This is after they won their first ever Masters in Debrecen. It's been a roller coaster ride. Inconsistency has defined Antwerp this year. And as I was saying, Vervoort has drawn so much attention with his ability to shoot this year that teams are doing things that you don't typically even see in 3x3, which is double team. He's seeing two defenders sometimes, which is opening up opportunities for his teammates. But they got to shoot the two ball confidently. You cannot have one guy who's shooting all the twos on your team. And we've seen Antwerp struggle. It's either must-see TV or bust many times. And Vort was telling me that, I was saying, Nick's got to shoot it more. He's like, look, Nick shoots it probably better than anybody in practice. He's knocking down 60, 70% of his twos. So I think if Sella shoots it with confidence and shoots it freely, it's going to make a difference for them. They got to play some defense, too. Maybe not that time. Atana Show touched nothing. All air. One possession game. Now Revort will take a screen. Revort still facilitating as the Vault tries to make his move on the Worm. And the Worm put the clamps on the Vault. How you lock up the Vault? Donker coming in with 11 points on this Antwerp team. He's on the bench now. Milakovic with 11. A solid pool play performance for him. He's set up top. He'll be defending for Vort. And for Vort, he shot at just 2 of 11 from deep. And he's yet to get cooking yet. Must-see TV. Nearly hit that. It spit out. Now he's got all day long. Target practice. Drains it. Spaghetti noodles. 7-7. Atana Show. Look at the nifty footwork from the big ballerina. Okay, that's not an official nickname, by the way. Count that. But a push after the bucket. Take a look. With the footwork. He's putting those size 17s to use. And an 8-7 lead here for Saitama. Again, trying to pull off a big stunner here in the first quarterfinal. They are the 11th seed. Antwerp is your 1 seed. Vort, he's got the Wilson in hand. He's moving to the left. He swings it to the Vault. The Vault got the step. The Vault to the rack. He's hacked. And the Vault will go back up to the line. Like the aggressiveness from the Vault, DeValk. Antwerp, 5 of 7 from the free throw line so far in this tournament. So shooting a pretty decent percentage, and DeValk will add to that. We're all even. 8 is always great. We're going to see who splits this pair of 8s. You can tell somebody's been gambling. Oh, Milakovic. He follows the miss with a lay. And Saitama back out front. Again, Milakovic has played with confidence too. 11 points coming out of group play. He elevates and finishes the crib. Here comes Dennis the Menace. You can always spot him when you see the red blur on the court. Here's Aizawa. Aizawa with a beautiful finish. He's a craftsman. He brought his toolbox. He had a couple of incredible reverses yesterday. Really an impressive day for him. He leads the way. Vort has to heave it up late in the shot clock. And a shot clock violation is the result. As we're getting closer to the midway point here. Another look at Ryo Ozawa. Ozawa just 176 in height, 75 kilos, 23 years old. But he's got an extra burst on that first step. And some extra teriyaki sauce at the rim. I want to thank our official suppliers, Skelda Sports, Baudet in Leo. And as you may have just heard MC Noah Lazarus mention, special shout out to some of our special guests in the building today. We got a lot of dignitaries and important folks checking out day 2's action. They're here for day 1 as well. But the Sisters of Mary Boys Town, and they're here. A group of orphans who are getting some support, getting a lot of love. So Sisters of Mary Boys Town and Sisters of Mary Girls Town, a warm hello from FIBA 3x3. Glad to have you here. And look back at the one splash that we've seen from Vervoort from deep. We've seen Theodore Atanashov really get active offensively. He's going to set up on the elbow as Saitama will set up shop with the rock. Atanashov to Milakovic. Milakovic, this dude is the trigger man. It's a stick up. 12-8 Saitama. There's Nick Sellis. Streaks to the bucket and lays it in. Aizawa in deep water could knock that one down. Clerk Kent. The Valk wants the ball. The Valk is held up by a foul. Ozawa, he's the one who got caught. Foul number 5 on Saitama, on the Saitama Alphas. And a 3-point difference. What a game so far for the Saitama Alphas. Vervoort cross court to the Valk. The Valk with 2 to shoot. He's going to drive. He's not going to touch anything. That ball is in Blue's hands anyway. That's Atanashov. He and Milakovic trying to hand it off, and Sellis is whistled for the foul there. A push on Antwerp will give them now a 5th foul. Each team with 1 more foul to give with 4:39 left in quarterfinal number 1. Aizawa. He's all alone. Why not? Oh, yeah, that was plenty of contact. And Donker knew it. He scratched the elbow on the 2-point attempt. So a couple of shots. Rio Aizawa averaging 6 points per game. He's going to knock down the first of 2 free throws. Again, made 4 of 11 twos yesterday. His first trip to the free throw line in the tournament. He's good money from there. And Saitama with a 5-point lead. Oh, it's time for Must See TV to turn on the remote. His second 2-ball makes it a 3-point game. That one's air-mailed straight out of bounds. Vervoort starting to feel it again. Passes up to 2. And Sellis is going to take the 1. A little kiss off the bank. Nice ball movement here that we're seeing from Saitama, and player movement as well. Ochai looking for his second 2. That was deep. 16-12. For the Fort, 2-piece combo. He wants some ice in his drink. So Vervoort, he's starting to heat up. He's on microwave mode. That 2-ball is a nice answer to Ochai's deep stroke. So the one with a couple of 2-balls, you don't see it that often. He's normally doing his damage on the interior. But he has opened up the floodgates. 16-14. Hell of a first quarterfinal, if I say so myself. So each team trading twos. Vervoort can make it a three-point play. Saitama lucky that wasn't the seventh foul. Again, each team have no more to give. They got past Vervoort, who slipped to the ground. That'll give Saitama a 2-point advantage. And Vervoort has slipped again. That's going to cost him a few seconds. DeValk now to must-see TV. Late in the shot clock. Vervoort, not that time. Long rebound. DeValk hustles it down. DeValk was flying like a hawk straight into the scorer's table. You can't be faint of heart over there. So what a hustle from Brian DeValk. One last look at the last Saitama score. And they're gonna we're back. Okay. 3:24 to play. Saitama with the 2-point advantage as Milakovic will attack from the right side. Atanashov will hand it off to Azawa. Azawa off balance. Can't land it. Celis quickly on the baseline. 1-point contest. Atanashov. Offensive foul. He tried to hook Celis. And that was obvious and blatant. You can't do that. That was clean defense from Nick Celis. And a clean drive as well. And now Vervoort can either take the lead or tie. Must-see TV connects. 2 ball. Puts Antwerp up by 1. Oh, then he nearly picked his pocket. Oh, it's as good as a steal. That actually went off blue. Take another look at Vervoort wrist work. Got the shooter's touch as that rolled down. Here comes Vervoort now. Vervoort to DeValk. DeValk with the jump hook. Left it abbreviated. Atanashov getting some pressure D from DeValk now. He's got nowhere to go. And he stepped on the line, Tomoya Ochai. So Saitama coming unraveled just a little bit here. Timeout on the floor as Antwerp has scored a quick 3 to assume a 1-point lead. This is exactly what they wanted coming out of that long break. They had some heart-to-heart talks in their huddle. And if you're Saitama here, you don't want to fumble a game that you've been in command for most of the contest. Antwerp has been fighting an uphill climb with 2:23 to go. Clark Kent. Milakovic is all up in his personal business. Celis to Vervoort with 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. They got to get it up. Celis does, missed it. DeValk keeps it alive. They'll get a fresh shot clock as Vervoort will reset. Back over to must-see TV. Now to Clark Kent. Vervoort now going to work. Offensive foul called as Vervoort splashed another one, but it won't matter. Celis is whistled for that one. An offensive foul, so no free throws will be the product, but take another look. Azawa. Stop and go. Going to work on Celis. Just a little strong as DeValk. He hawks down the rebound. DeValk lost his footing for a moment. Now the worm D'ing up. Celis got a big advantage underneath. And he put Ozawa on the bucket list. 19-17. There's a foul called on DeValk. 2 free throws as DeValk was reaching around with the offhand. Take another look at that last bucket for Sellis. He's definitely got the size advantage with Ozawa defending on the post, and the ball gets caught reaching in the cookie jar. Could be a big foul here, depending on if Ozawa can knock down the free throws. He gets the first of two. Minute 32 to go. Pressure free throw here. And he's cool as a fan. Oh, while he's cool as a fan, this game is on ice. Thibaut Vervoort for the win. Must-see TV. This dude was hotter than a phoenix the second half of this game. And here is the final torch, a Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater as Must-see TV connects like cable. He is clutch like eighth gear. And Vervoort is going to put this one away. And you can see the excitement. A well-earned win for Antwerp, who refused to lose in the quarterfinals.